Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and a little bit of a hiatus for the last couple of weeks as I've been very busy with family related jobs and matters. I'm probably going to be about for a couple of weeks posting some more hopefully useful material for the listeners, and then I will be away myself for a week, so there may be another little gap of a couple of weeks before we resume business as usual. But this week I just wanted to post an unbagging of a folio game. Again, it's one I've seen in the sale at Second Chance Games for a few weeks now, and it's one I've been contemplating whether to jump in on or not. The particular battle and the period really appeals to me, and finally I decided, having made a few sales on eBay a few weeks ago, to jump in and purchase this one. So it's a small footprint game. It's Mons 1914 at Villers, Cotterets, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's from CSL, Conflict Simulations Limited. This is version 2, 2021 version, and I just wanted to share with you some of the contents. So let's get it out of the bag. It's quite a tight fit, but everything comes out okay. Okay, so we've got, as you can see here, the player's manual. Nice, very nice, good quality paper. Nice large, as you'll see there, very nice large fonts, a nice bit of background. I'd like to see that about the battle and what you're about to play. And this book, I'm just going to take out some of these other little bits in here. This booklet runs to 15 pages, some design notes. So there's not much on the back, so probably the rules allowing for the first page are probably 13-14 pages. We've got some abbreviations so you can sort of get some idea of the concepts of the game and what they're talking about. It's full colour, as you can see there. It explains the counters that you're looking at, really nicely done there. So you can sort of see very well what you're dealing with on the table. Again, got markers, stacking, line of sight, things that you'd normally expect to see in a hex and counter type game, zones of control, etc. Sequence of play, combat procedures, fire, morale, interdiction fire, machine gun fire and movement, howitzers, artillery. So some really interesting things in here that they've brought in from the period, some sort of period specific chrome and tactical nuances which I really like. You've got the setups, and as I say, then on the back a little bit of design notes. So this game was designed by Ray Weiss. Sorry Ray if I've pronounced your surname incorrectly. I've got a couple of Ray's games actually, but this one, say he's done under the CSL umbrella. So that's the booklet, which looks very interesting. As you saw me pull out there, you've got a combat results table, combat procedure. It's all there on one page. Looks really good. Who doesn't like a combat result table like that, where it's on odds? I'm a bit of a fan of the old style combat results tables. And then we've got terrain effects, and it kind of explains there the movement at costs and defensive values, which is quite nicely done and very easy to refer to during the game. So again, I like that. We've got the map, we'll come on to that in a moment, and then we've got the counter sheet. So you've got one full counter sheet. The actual counters themselves probably make up half of that, and then the rest are markers. You'll see these are quite small. They're quite small, but the colours and the fonts and graphics are very, very clear. So it shouldn't be too difficult, particularly on the background colour of the map, which you will have seen a snapshot of there is very dark, to be able to pick these units out and see exactly what's what. And even the markers again are very nicely done. These are good quality thick counters. Not sure how well they're going to pop, but are pretty well, as you can see there. Probably going to just need a bit of trimming up. And then on the back, again, you've got the reduced states. Again, nice bold colours. So I like those. I think they're nice. They're very small. As you can see, my thumb there to the size of a counter, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And of course, you've got the trusty tweezers if you need them to pick those boys up with. So that's the counters, little play sheet, the rules, and then we've got the map. Again, really good thick quality cardstock. Again, I probably would put this under plexi. As you can probably see there, let's just get that onto as much as we can. As you can see there, it's not a massive map. In fact, let me just put a light on and see whether that makes it any better. I'm not sure it does, to be honest. So you can see it's quite a dark map. Down here you've got the turn track on the edge with timings, which I like. You've got the key elements going on here as well. The area being fought in, there's a lot of forest woody areas. Zoom that in. I mean, you can see there, sort of looking up from above, you can get a feel for the contours and the lay of the land. But as you zoom in, you can kind of see. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just zoom out and I'll bring the camera in closer this way for you so you can see a little bit more what's going on there. Let's just get that to the optimum focus. There you go. So hopefully you can see you've got some river, roads, quite clear. The hexes are very subtle. As you sort of come out, you kind of lose them a little bit. You don't sort of notice them as much. I think it's because the map is quite dark. So it'll be very interesting in play to see how that affects understanding of the terrain that you're fighting in. But I think it's still a very nice map. The artwork's lovely. The map's done by Shane Logan. I don't think I've got any of Shane's previous work. I'm not sure if he's done other games as well. But I do like the job he's done here. The turn track's very unobtrusive down the side. It doesn't impact on the game. And so, of course, with this map, none of the elements of the rules are actually on the table. There's pros and cons with that. Some people like, and I have games like that. I'm just going to get this camera zoomed up a bit better. I have games like that are, they have a lot of the calculations and the tables and things on the map. However, I think with this game, it's quite nice just to look at the map in its entirety and keep those sorts of things off the table. So that's a short sort of peer into the bag for Mons 1914 from Conflict Simulations. Some nice elements, some nice graphics, some nice counters, nice map, well set out rule book. and at the moment it is on offer at Second Chance Games, a good price. I think it's about £25 sterling, so well worth an investment if you're looking for a game in the early World War I period. But I hope you've enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you all again soon.